As the transfer portal closed yesterday, I told you all I'd keep you up to date on any Sooners that jumped in there. I'm a little late, but not a dollar short, as an offensive lineman hit the portal on Tuesday, and then the Sooners picked up a tight end on Monday. Let's talk about him coming up here in about 10 seconds. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Jay here with Unfair Sports, where we take a pensive approach to the sports conversation. Thanks for pulling up to the channel. In this video, we're going to talk about Marcus Alexander, interior offensive lineman for the Sooners, who entered the transfer portal on Tuesday afternoon. And then the Sooners picked up a tight end, Blake Smith from Texas A&M. I'm going to talk about both of them real quick. But first off, before we do that, y'all know the routine. We're going to do this a little different. Hop in the comments. Send Marcus Alexander some well wishes. You know we like to share some positivity around here, so go ahead and do that. If you're new to the channel, hit the like, subscribe, and the bell notification, and join the family. We're dropping college football content. We got National Signing Day coming up in about 2 weeks, and hopefully there's some fireworks. And if you've been here a while, just share. Why? Because sharing is caring. And so let's dive right into Marcus Alexander entering the portal. So Marcus sent some well wishes out as he decided to hit the portal, and understood because he really did not play much. He contributed in practices and things of that nature, but not really see much game action. And so Alexander, who signed with the Sooners out of Sunnyvale High School in Texas, and he was part of the 2019 class. He played in only one game as a Sooner, and it came in 2020 in the first game of the season against Missouri State based upon 24/7's assessment. 6'4", 325, unfortunately did not really crack the lineup. He was a top 500 player, ranked about 400 and some change on 24/7. And he just never actually really hit the field. And so now that the opportunity comes for him to hit the portal, he decided to do that and take his talent somewhere else. And I totally understand with the talent that they're bringing in now and with the transfers and whatnot, it's going to be really tough to crack that depth chart. And so some players are going to leave. And one thing I want to remind you all when it comes to the transfer portal, don't think that it's all the time that these players don't want to compete. A lot of the times it's the coaches letting them know, hey, you ain't got no chance. You might want to go find yourself a new environment. And there's nothing wrong with that because they recognize that they're just not at the standard that they need them to be able to compete. Sometimes the players look at it and say, well, I don't have a chance, and so I'm going to go ahead and go somewhere else where I possibly can start. And I think Marcus has that opportunity at his size at 6'4", 325, playing at Oklahoma, training at Oklahoma. You know he's learned a lot, so there's a good chance that he could turn it up somewhere else and actually be really, really good as a collegiate player, get a degree and all of that jazz. So he has his degree, he's a grad transfer, and he has 2 years of eligibility. And so if anything, if you all are happy for these players, the one thing you should be happy for them on is that they're getting their degrees. So that seems to be the whole thing around players coming to college is everybody pushes that they're there to get a degree. And guess what? He got a degree. And so now he's leaving. Nothing wrong with that. I hope you all understand that. And so we're going to wish you well wishes, Marcus. Go do your thing. Be great somewhere else. And we will see you on the other side. So while we're here, jump in the comments. I told you all want to hear it. Send some well wishes to Marcus. Tell that boy, congratulations. That young man deserves all of that. He graduated. And we appreciate your contributions as a Sooner. Now you're a grad transfer. Go do your thing and get that graduate degree, for free, because it's always great to get that piece of paper. Now let's jump into the players the Sooners did pick up, which is Blake Smith, former tight end from Texas A&M. And so depth is something that we've needed at the tight end position. We lost Daniel Parker. We lost Braden Willis, and it's always good to have additional depth with the young players we have. We got Llewellyn. We got Kay McIntyre. And so Austin Stogner came back as a graduate transfer, which is awesome. And so we get this young player, Blake Smith, who spent some time over at Texas A&M. He was part of the 2020 class there, and he spent the last 3 years there. He redshirted his first year, and he only appeared in about a game in 21, and he appeared in 5 games in this past season, finishing with 2 catches and for 1 yard. So he didn't really see much action on the field at Texas A&M. Could have been because there's a lot of players in front of him, and it just could have been he just wasn't ready to really compete. But the good thing is we bring him here. If I'm correct, he's going to be a preferred walk-on, and so he'll be here to really show out and compete for a position or whatnot. And so as big as this class is here at Oklahoma, one of the things to take a gander at is we've got, we've taken in about 30 players this year. And that's a really big class. That's something that shows the changes that we're seeing at Oklahoma and what they're trying to do. So you got 13 early enrollees with the 12 signees and then 12 more transfers. So that gets you about, that's at 30. Oh, man, that's 37 players total. So it's a big class, a lot of transfers, a lot of recruits. Got the 25 recruits with the 12 transfers. It's 37 players total coming in. So we're seeing a lot of changes that honestly we kind of needed here in order to get this program back to the greatness that it is. So y'all should expect a good season. I definitely do. Now we're waiting for the Big 12 to finalize the schedule so we can know who Oklahoma's going to play and where everybody needs to figure out their travel in the fall. I hope some of y'all are going to hit some games in the Big 12 for the final year. I'm definitely going to try to figure out one. If they play in Orlando again, I'm probably going to try and make a trip out there. Orlando was pretty dope. Or try to see it, some other places. There's a lot of options out there. So thank y'all for pulling up here on Unfair Sports. Hit that like, subscribe, and the bell notification. Make sure you jump in the comments, show some love to Blake Smith and all of his large stature, as well as show some love to Marcus Alexander as he departs the campus. We will have a video as soon as the schedule populates, and we'll talk about our chances of winning games as early, and then we'll dive deeper into it in the summer once we figure out who's going to be on what teams. And remember, we have another transfer portal window coming up, so if you made it to the end of this video, you're getting a lot of additional knowledge. So thanks for pulling up. Chop it up in a bit. Peace.